market is looking absolutely amazing. Crypto market is pumping and it's looking beautiful. And we talked about this green, 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 green everywhere, you guys. Look at the market as a whole. Green, BTC back to 1300, Ethereum back above 4,000, XRP on the cuffs of hitting that $3. And we talked a lot about XRP, saying if we really want to see XRP hit that all-time high, it has to get above $3. BNB back to 1,000, Solana back to over $200. The market is looking beautiful. And look at this Bitcoin pump. Oh my goodness, Mama B's looking beautiful. Look at her, up and away. Up and away. Is that Buzz Light? Who says up and away? Superman. I think it's Superman. Up. Like, oh my goodness, you guys. I came on here and we spoke live on Wednesday. And I said, hey, I don't think the bottom of the crypto market is in. That was right here, right? That was right here. And then we saw prices drop again down here. On this day right here, where I went live to my Discord community, right? We had a private live stream in the Discord community, you guys, and I have the receipts, you guys. And I spoke about it, and I said right here, look at this, blah, blah, blah. Here I said, shout out to everybody who ended up holding. Right here in my private community, you guys, I made a message. I'm like, the good thing is there are currently a lot more leverage stacked on the upside than the downside. That gives Bitcoin more of a reason to move higher instead of lower. And then I talked about being the week of October, which is Uptober, which is really, really good for the crypto market, you guys. I posted this and then I posted this recently, you guys. Prices are moving up. We're seeing prices pump. Everybody's making money. Gang, gang, gang. Shout out to everyone that bought the dip, man. If you bought the dip, if you held, if you made that money, shout out to you. You should be proud of yourself. Enjoy that crypto money, right? Enjoy that crypto money. Now, welcome to Lake Crypto, you guys. My goal here is to make everybody's crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right, so we're going to talk crypto. We're going to talk about what's happening in the market, what I think is going to happen very, very soon, especially today. Today's a really crucial day for the market, and I think a lot of people aren't realizing that because Donald Trump is meeting with the Democrats today to talk about the spending, shutting down the government, blah, 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 things of that nature, right? And it's good because they're meeting later on today around, thinking they're meeting after the market closes. So we're really going to see the impact of the market tomorrow morning. But that meeting is important. We'll cover more about that tomorrow. Now, okay, don't worry. We'll talk about Avalanche. Now, first of all, before we even talk about Avalanche and any other crypto project, the first thing we need to talk about is where is the crypto market going, you guys? Where is it going? Is this a fake out? Are we going to see prices go lower? Or is this time to be accumulating? Should we be buying more crypto? All right, so let's look at BTC. All right, for everyone who was on my live, look at this. Whoo, beautiful. This is beautiful, you guys. We bought the dip, and now we all making more money. All right, shout out to the Lit Crypto private community. All right, so now let's go over Bitcoin. Then we're gonna go over Ethereum. Then we're gonna go over Solana. Then we're gonna go over Ether. We're gonna go over XRP. We're gonna go over some key crypto projects, some crypto projects that I like, and some crypto projects that I know you guys want to talk about. All right, what's up, Mooney? What's up? How you doing? What's up, Market Cap? What's up, Market Cap? How you doing? Anthony, thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Itachi in the chat. What's up, Itachi? And Gata, bro. Okay. Let's get started, you guys. Let's look at the market as a whole. First of all right, now BTC. How's Bitcoin doing? I'm good, bro. I'm good. Market cap. You were here last week, weren't you? Market cap. Let me know if you were here last week. Thank you for the heart, man. I appreciate that. I'm pretty sure you were here last week. Mooney, of course I remember you, bro. You were here like every time I was live. Gata, I don't know. Gata K. I'm not sure if you were here. Let me know if you were here last week. Let me know if you were here. Market cap, thank you. Thank you for the love. I appreciate that. Thank you for the gifts. Now, to go over Bitcoin, you guys, what the heck is happening right now? Okay, what is the chart telling us? The prices are most likely going to go up, or prices are going to go down. Is this a fake out? So let's zoom out and let's talk about this. Number one, Bitcoin went all the way to this range. This was a buy the dip opportunity. I spoke about that for you guys. And I went into like crazy depth for the private community. And the reason why we talked about this being a good opportunity to buy is because historically, if you want to know where, yes, you were here. I remember, bro. You see, I don't forget people that come here that bring good vibes and show love. I don't forget my people. I don't forget my community. What's up, Alex? What's up? What's up, bro? I'm doing good. So Bitcoin went down to this range, and we knew that this was the buy the dip opportunity. I talked about that. Why? Because this range has shown to be very, very, very strong level of support for Bitcoin. Here, we saw prices run up. Historically, last time we hit this price range, what happened? Prices crashed down. We hit this range. Boom, it reversed and it went right back towards the upside. If we go even further, look what happened. Here we saw prices struggling at this price range. When you see that struggle, what's an indication? That it is a strong level of support and it's a strong level of resistance. When it is on top of us, it means it is our enemy. When we are above this range, it means it is our friend. It will support us. So we saw this struggle, and then what happened? Boom, we saw prices run toward the upside. Now, confirming my theory again, how this area is very strong. We got rejected here, prices came down. Attempted to test this area, prices came down. Attempted to test this area multiple times again, prices came down. So we know that this entire zone is so strong. So we know this was a great level of accumulation. Hence why, once we finally bought in this range, let me know. Chat, you guys, everyone in the chat, let me know right now. If you bought the dip, say dip in the chat right now. If you bought this dip, put the word dip in the chat. I really want to know which one of you guys bought the dip, all right? I want to know. Who bought the dip. Let's go. All right. Crypto bought the dip. Market bought the dip. Kemp bought the dip. I like that. Who else? Tex bought the dip. Okay. Yo, I'm getting too hype, you guys. My throat already hurts. I need to calm down. All right. My throat hasn't been the best. But had to come out here. Me, 3E bought the dip. Okay. Great info. I buy dips and tops. I'm a savage. You guys, stop that right now. Jabari, stop that right now. Jabari said I buy the dips and the tops. I'm a savage. Oh my God. You can actually make money buying the top. If you're taking short positions, you're shorting at the top so that you are making money, you know? Oh my gosh. Jabari, you're hilarious, fam. Okay. Great info. Thank you, Market Cap. I appreciate that. All right. Now, to continue on to where we are right now. I see that. You know what, Edwin? That's a pretty good strategy, right? Edwin, Sergio. I like that last name. I like your last name, Edwin, because whenever I hear the name Sergio, it reminds me of this show called Money Heist. I don't know if you guys watch it. It was like a super popular show on Netflix of Money Heist. And then there was this guy named the Professor, and the professor's name was Sergio. I don't know if you guys know that. Does anyone know Money Heist? But okay. And the professor was like, he was elite, man. That show was fire. I don't know if anyone watched that show, but I really liked that show. It was a good show. All right, so now let's see where the prices, Prince AB, got the Congo flag. Now let's see where we can see prices going next, because that's kind of like the real focus. Prices went up, great. We bought the dip, great. We made money. There's some of you guys who did not buy the dip. There's some of you guys who might have missed out, and now you're thinking, okay, should I look to buy right now? Should I not look to buy? Should I look to sell? Like, what should we look to do? Now, here's the reality, is that right now we're getting to a place where BTC might struggle a little bit. We saw here huge pump, right? Huge, massive pump, followed by another huge, massive pump. And as we speak, like right now, this very second, you guys are seeing prices starting to move higher towards this range. Now, what we have to realize, this range, it will not be easy for Bitcoin and for the crypto market to hit above. And the reason why I'm saying Bitcoin is because whatever Bitcoin does, all the other cryptos are going to do. And the way we know that is because if I take this right here and I extend this a little further, let me extend this for everyone. You guys can see we can see really clearly every time we hit this range, there was some type of resistance, right? Look closely right here, boom, and then we saw prices run back up. We hit multiple times right here, and then we saw prices ended up running back up. So it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attempts. 5 attempts, and then prices ended up going downwards. So when we're above here, when prices are above here, this area is great because it can be a support holding us up. But when we're below here, this area is a fairly decent resistance, which actually pushes prices down. Now, you can even confirm this even further, because if I extend this even more, you guys can see, look at this right here. Boom, right? Right here, we can see prices dropped towards this range, attempted to run up, got rejected. It finally broke above it, but could not hold. Prices came back down. Attempted to get close, boom, got rejected. Attempted to get close, ooh, got rejected again, right? So we know this area isn't a price, which I do expect Bitcoin to just go boom, to just skyrocket below. I don't expect that. I expect that we may run up and then we might consolidate something like this, right? Before pricing continue to run toward the upside. Now, what we do have to keep in mind, what we have to be really, really careful, you guys, that the political landscape supersedes how a lot of these crypto markets move. And Donald Trump is meeting with the Democratic Party tonight. So after that meeting, I don't know if he's going to come out and he's going to, right, obviously he's going to be interviewed, what he's going to say. What they announce then is really going to affect the market. So when I'm doing these technical analysis, we have to realize that, yeah, technical analysis does play a huge role in seeing where prices are most likely going to go, right? Technical analysis is psychology, statistics, probability, mathematics, and we invest in trade, right? If you're focused on making money in the short term, TA is an essential skill you have to learn. Once I learned this, you guys, I started making a lot more money in crypto. So my invite to you, right? Look at my face. I'm talking to you. Take some time to learn how to read this chart. Take some time to learn how to analyze this chart, because it will help you make money in the short term. Because I think if you really want to do well in crypto, you should have 2 goals. Number 1, make money in the long term, which is very easy to do. And then also make money in the short term, right? Why not? It is very possible within the short term to make 10,000, 15,000, 30,000, right? 50K, 100K. It's possible to do that. So that is what I'm expecting. Now, because we're also about to start the month of October, Sergio said October is the most bullish month in history. Well, it's not October. November is the most bullish month in history. October is the second most bullish month in history. So if you go to Corn Glass, my friend, but I see what path you're on, Edwards. I see what you're trying to say. You're 100% right. So if you look, like I said, October is the second most bullish month. So if you look at October, right, on average, October goes up 21%. And then November you guys can't see. So here's October, right? So this one is October. This is October. On average, October will go up 21%. And November, it goes up 46%, right? So November is the real, that's the real dandala, right? That's where the big money happens, right? So what does that mean, right? Knowing that October, right, we will see some pump, and November we will see even crazier pump. So this is what it means, right? It means that we accumulate the dips. We buy the dips during these low performing months, right? Someone else, my private community, asked me, Naicke, should I buy the dip? I said, where did he say, should I buy the dip? Where did I answer? I'm like, I said this is a buy opportunity. Look at that. I said this is a buying opportunity. What day was it? September 25th. Buying opportunity, right? Buying, everyone sees that? Buying opportunity. This is what I told everyone in my private community. Buying opportunity. Now, if you go look, that was on September 25th, right? This is September 25th right here. September 25th. Right here, you guys. So you guys, I'm telling you things that people in my private community, when they ask me questions, I tell them the exact same thing. I'm telling you things that I implemented for myself, right? So just to kind of I'm just not just trying to be positive. I'm letting you guys know what I actually believe, what I'm actually doing, and what I'm telling them as well. So I'm not telling you guys everything I tell them, but I just want everyone to make money. Everyone can make money. What? What is that? I don't understand. Wait, wait. Hang on. 15 billion shorts will be liquidated at 120K. Yeah. So liquidation chart. Yeah, we're gonna get to liquidation chart. You think the government will shut down? I have no idea. I have no idea. So here's the thing, though, right? So here's the thing where you have to look at history and how the market reacts to that. And what historical performance shows us is the government shutting down most of the time. That is a good, not financial advice. TikTok, please don't take down my account. Give me a strike, TikTok. All right, not financial advice. If you look at the historical performance of the market in correlation with governments when they have fears, oh, government's gonna shut down, it's overwhelmingly pointing towards that is it's overwhelming pointing towards that is a buy the dip opportunity, right? It is a buy the dip opportunity. So if we were to get fear, right, FUD, the government might shut down, the government might shut down. Historically speaking, it's typically a good buy the dip opportunity because once everything recovers, then we start seeing prices really pump significantly. So yeah, all right. Now, what about Flarecoin, ETH, and BTC? All right, so we spoke a little bit about ETH. ETH is looking strong. Now, would I buy Ethereum right here? Should I buy BTC right here? I don't think, no, I'm not even going to cover that because none of you guys are probably buying Bitcoin right now. So let's just skip Bitcoin and then let's go to Ethereum now. All right. So there's a chance for another buying opportunity. That's not how you should look at it. Harsh. That's not how you should look at the market. You shouldn't. So Harsh, Harsh, how long have you been in crypto? How long have you been investing and trading? And then I will give you advice, my thoughts, not financial advice. I'll give you my thoughts according to what I think. How long have you been in crypto? Because based on your questions, I'm kind of 2 to 3 years. Okay, so you should know this, right? You shouldn't wait. All right. If you've been in crypto for 2 to 3 years, why are you? Okay, so oh, if you've been in crypto for 2 to 3 years, Harsh, then you should have made a lot of money. And the reason why you should have made a lot of money, because crypto has legit been pumping for the past 2 years. So if you go back 2 years, this is 2 years ago, this is 2023. Boom. Now, if you count 3 years, then that would mean you bought the top, right? You bought here and now you're down, but then you made all your money back. If you let go of certain cryptos. So Harsh, I don't know exactly what your level of experience is, but you shouldn't view the market as like, oh, I need to wait for this one event before buying, right? Now, I'm taking the premise that you're trying to make money in the short term. If you're trying to make money in the long term, we can have that conversation. But if you're trying to make money in the short term, you shouldn't view like, oh, is the government going to shut down? So I'm only going to buy crypto when the government shuts down. Because what happens now if the government doesn't shut down? Then do you miss all these buying opportunities? Right? Then you miss it and you don't buy. And you miss the 2 best months of crypto, which is October, second best, and November, the best. So instead of focusing so much like, oh, I'm going to wait till the government shuts down. If you want to make money in the short term, because I don't know if you're a long-term holder only, but what I would say is for you is that take time, especially since you've been here for 2 years, 2 to 3 years. Take some time, even 15 minutes a day, brother, and learn how to read the chart and understand the chart. Because if you read the chart and understand the chart, you can do well. And then the second thing I would say for you also, this is making money in the short term, you guys. This isn't long-term investment. Is understanding crypto narrative. Because there's a crypto narrative that's happening right now that a lot of people aren't seeing, right? But you can make so much money if you understand key crypto narratives. I have been holding for a long term, but starting to get into day trading. Yeah, so here's the thing. You're holding long term, which is really, really smart. I actually hold long term too, just because I have wife and kids. Thank you for the follow, you guys. I appreciate that. And for all the likes coming in. I see you guys. So thank you. So I also hold for the long term, right? Because Like I buy crypto for my son. I buy crypto for my baby girl. So I think long term is very, very smart. But if you want to maximize the crypto market, like if your goal is I want to make as much money as possible, you have to also look at short term. And just because if you look at long term, right, there's only 5 crypto projects that are worth holding in the long term. That's it. Like there's only 5, right? Like there's only 5 that are worth holding long term. All the other 10,000 cryptos, how many cryptos are here? It was somewhere here. There's over like 100,000 cryptos. Everything else is not worth holding for the long term, right? And that's because that's what the data shows us. Now, when it comes to the day trading, don't bother day trading. Like just don't bother. Like don't do day trading. Because most of us, right? Most people work a 9 to 5. You clock in, you clock out, even if you work at home, even if you work remote. You should focus on swing trading. And it's the same thing I told Itachi when I spoke with him, right? He says, I do swing trading. The same thing I told Itachi is that when you swing trade, number one, it is easier than day trading. So you'll make more money. So it's easier. Like it's less work. It is less work. Trust me, I've done it. My first 50K, it came from day trading. But then when I switched to swing trading, way more money. And then second, if you look at, what's it called? So it's easier, right? On top of that, you make more money when you swing trade. It's easier and you're able to make more money. So why wouldn't you do that? So I would say hit the brakes on the day trading, deep dive into swing trading, and you'll be able to crush it. Especially since you've been in the industry for 3 years, you know more than the average person. But I would definitely say is take some time to learn. And taking time to learn, right, is just as simple as either you learn from somebody, and if you don't want to learn from someone, then go on YouTube 20 minutes a day and watch a YouTube video. That's it. Go on YouTube 20 minutes a day and watch a YouTube video. You'll learn. It's the long way, but it's still better than nothing. All right. So now Bitcoin's hitting 113K. I think the next crypto we were going to talk about was Ethereum. First, I want to see this. Give me a second, you guys. Let's first take a look at this. Okay. She's looking good. She's looking beautiful. She's looking beautiful today. Whoo-wee. Look at ETH, bro. Look at ETH. If you're brand new to crypto, right? Everyone, okay, let me know right now. I have a question. Josh, what's up, Josh? Do I have a video on YouTube that shows you how to swing trade? That's a really good question. That's a really good stinking question. Do I have a video on YouTube that shows you how to swing trade? Let me see. I'm not even sure. Here's the thing with swing trading is that swing trading isn't like, it's not one thing. It's not like I just tell you one. Okay, saying, can you teach? It's like saying, can you teach me how to cook? Like, oh, can you teach me how to cook? It's not like one thing. Like, okay, this is it. Like there's so much aspects of cooking, if that makes sense, if that's a good example. So in my videos on YouTube, like it's hard for me to say like, oh yeah, this video covers everything about swing trading. I just share multiple different things there. I would say though that if you want to learn how to swing trade, a good way to practice swing trading is starting off with just paper trading. Someone said, what is swing trading? That's a good question. Okay, so first of all, let me explain what swing trading is, and then I will deep dive into this. So, all right. So if you buy a crypto today is Monday, depending on what country you're in, right? I don't know what country everybody's in. In my country, it's Monday. It's Monday, 10:56 right now. All right. So if I buy a crypto today and I sell a crypto today, right? And I make $2,000, right? All right. That's called day trading. I buy today, I sell today, day trading. If I buy a crypto today on September 29th, right? Today's September 29th. And then I end up selling it next year on December 29th, 2026. That's investing because I'm holding it for an extended period of time. Swing trading is the blend of both. So if investing and day trading came together and made a baby, it would be called swing trading. So with swing trading, I can buy today on a Monday, and then I can sell next week on a Monday. I can buy today, let's say today, September 1st, I can sell on October 2nd. I'm not holding the crypto for a very long period of time, which is investing, and I'm not holding it like just for one day, right? So that's why I say swing trading is great, because you don't have to be glued on the computer like, oh, I'm watching the computer all the time. And at the same time, you don't have to be glued on the computer like that, because that's day trading. With day trading, you have to sit on the computer for hours. I've sat on the computer for 6 hours just waiting for prices. I'm like, just waiting for prices. So it can get very tedious and annoying at times. And investing is like, man, I just want to make my money right now. I don't want to wait for years. So swing trading is like the best of both worlds. So that's why I always recommend in my community, what I teach people is that we invest for the long term, because one day we're all going to be 90 years old, 100 years old. And then we also want to make money for the short term. And if you want to make money for the short term, just start off with swing trading, because it's easier, it's less time consuming, and you make more money than day trading. All right, so there we go. I hope that answers your question, Shen. I don't even know how to pronounce that. I don't know how to pronounce that, girl. I honestly don't, and I don't want to butcher it. So I'm not. Shanae. I think. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, so how do you know when to sell to make your money? There's a lot of reasons. There's a lot of ways I know how to sell. One of the ways I know how to sell is if I see there's a clear level in which prices struggle to break above, right? So here we go. Here's a really simple example of knowing when to sell, all right? Pick a crypto, you guys. Actually, no, because every time I say pick a crypto, people pick like some super small cap crypto that's like, oh, look at this meme coin. All right, so here's a really simple example of when you know when to sell. All right, let's look at the XRP. When do I know when to sell XRP? Okay, so here's ADA. You want to do ADA? All right, let's take a look at ADA. ADA's chart is moving terrible. ADA isn't a great example, but I will do ADA because you guys want to do ADA. All right, so how do you know when to sell? So here's a really simple example. I'll show you guys how I know when to sell and how I know when to buy. Number one, learn TA, guys. It is important. Yep. All right, so how do I know when to sell? I know when to sell because every time I see a price range, ADA's chart's been moving so bad. Let's not do ADA. I'd rather do like, let's do XRP. We'll do XRP. XRP's charts. It's easier for people to understand. It's a nice, easy, simple chart for people to understand. All right. So when do I know when to sell? I know when to sell every time I see a range in which prices always get rejected off, right? That's how I know. So let me rephrase it. Every time the crypto moves up to this price and prices get rejected, I know that is a good level to sell. So let's say you were my friend and you bought XRP at 17 cents when I bought it. All right. You both bought XRP at 17 cents. Great. Now, we see XRP moving up. And when we saw XRP move up, we noticed that, hey, XRP got rejected right here. It went up toward this range and then it got rejected. Prices went down. Okay. All right. Noted. Now I see XRP move very close to that exact same range, right? This is why I always do a block. Why? Because a block covers a range. I see from this price up to this price. I see a range. Once, boom. All right, rejection. I see it happen another time. Boom. Rejection again. I see it happen another time right here. Prices got really close. Boom. Rejected again. So now I know, oh man, XRP is creeping up towards this range that is been rejected at once, 2, 3 times, right? So there's a very high chance once it hits this range, it's going to get rejected and prices are going to move down once again. So if I want to make money in the short term and XRP is creeping up towards this price, I should look to sell some XRP. And that's what you do. So that's how you know when to sell. You look at the chart and you see what price range our prices continuously getting rejected at. Here we can see. Now, once XRP got rejected, it came all the way down here. And then what happened? It attempted to come up here, boom, got rejected. Attempted to come again, got rejected again. Attempted to come back down, got rejected again. Multiple rejections. So what do I know? I know if I bought the dip on XRP and XRP is moving back towards this range, that is ideally a good level to take profit, because historical data is showing me every time it hits this range, prices always end up moving back down. That is how you know when to sell for the short term. If you want to make money at the end of the month to pay some rent, to take your girl out, to pay your mortgage, whatever it is. Understanding, being able to read the chart plays a huge difference, right? So that's what I invite everybody to do. I invite you to take some time to learn to understand and read the chart, right? Because if you learn to understand this, it makes a dramatic difference. It will increase your ability to make money in the short term. All right. Good work. Good work, good work, good work, good work, good work. I hope that helped. Did that make sense? Did that help everyone? That helped? Was that good? Is that good? Was that good, you guys? Someone say something. Yes, sir. Okay, good. Josh said yes, sir. Thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You know what? Who's the person that says that asked about the swing trading? Whoever asked about the swing trading, what I'm going to do is, I don't think I have a dedicated YouTube video that's like how to swing trade crypto. I don't think I have a dedicated video that talks about that. Like, I'm looking at my videos. I don't think I have a dedicated video that talks about just how to swing trade crypto. Like, I'm looking at all this. So do you know what I'm going to do? I do have a series that talked about trading. Free crypto course, trading. And okay, yes. Okay, so the person who says, do you have a video that teaches how to swing trade? Watch this. Watch this playlist. So this playlist, I cover about crypto trading and investing. And I cover swing trading in this course. Yes, you can watch this one. This one will help. This one will help a lot. There you go. So there is something there. I'm like, how do I have no video that talks about? I'm all about trading and investing. Okay. Now, you should definitely make one, please. I think I do. Snow token. So, bro, Snow token. Your name reminds me of this show called Snowfall. Snowfall was a fire show. Does anyone know that show, Snowfall? Watch this. Like, you guys, I listen to you guys. Watch this. It's literally called Free Crypto Course Trading and Investing for Beginners. Watch this. Like, watch this. And if you're like, I'm not understanding anything, like, let me know. Send me a DM. And I will create a course that talks about swing trading. There's a lot that goes into swing trading, right? It's not just one thing. Thank you guys for all the love you guys been showing. Snowfall Star wasn't in F1. Wait, Snowfall is that? You guys, how you guys not stop it right now? You guys, no one knows Snowfall Star was in F1. Yeah, Franklin. I don't even know his real name. Franklin, the guy who made the whole, I built this brick by brick. It was trending on social media like crazy. I built this brick by brick. Like that whole, like, everyone was remixing it. Stop it right now. You guys don't know. No. You guys don't know Snow. If you know Snowfall, put the word snow in the chat right now. Put the word Snowfall if you're like, yes, I know Snowfall. This might be him right here. Snow. Thank you. Itachi is the only one that knows Snowfall. Come, stop it, you guys. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Only one person knows snowfall. Yo, that's a crime. No, you guys. No. All of you guys need, all of you guys, I don't care where you are, what country you're in, go watch snowfall. Go watch snowfall. Go watch snowfall. All right, you guys. Give me your questions. Give me your question. Give me your crypto question. Give me your crypto questions. I'm gonna answer it. All right, next one. We did Ethereum. Did we do Ethereum? No, we didn't do Ethereum. We were on Ethereum. Give me your, especially if you're a beginner. By the way, I know last week I went live and I felt like all my questions was very much tailored towards people that already made money in crypto and know what they're doing money in crypto. It's not tailored so much around beginners, right? So if you are more of a beginner and you're still trying to learn, you haven't made your first $10,000, you haven't made your first $50,000, then ask your questions, because everyone should make their first 10K, 50K in crypto. Everyone, it's not that hard. It's not that hard. Yes, I'm gonna say it again. Making your first 10K to 50K in crypto is not that hard. If you know what you're doing, you can do it, you guys. And if anyone tells you it's so hard, it's so difficult, like I see people, these like influencers, like when to sell. That's such a difficult question. When do you sell your crypto? And I'm like, bro, it's not that hard. Like, it's not. What was your goal? To make 10K? All right, are you at 10K? Sell. What was your goal? Make money in the short term? Are you at currently key resistance level? Sell. Like, don't overcomplicate it. Well, I'm not sure if I should buy or sell. Prices are going to go higher or lower. Then sell a little bit and still keep some in case prices run up higher. And if prices end up crashing, well, guess what? You already sold a little bit and then you can sell some more after. It's really not that complicated, you guys. Like, and don't let these people trick you at like, oh, it's so hard. It's not that hard. Anyone can learn. Anyone can learn. Anyone who's been in crypto for 1 year should make minimum, I think whatever you invest, you should make 8x. So if you start with minimum. So if you start with $5,000, what's 5,000 times 8? I think it's 45, right? So you make 45K. You should be at 45K. Personally, in my opinion. Where did I get this number from? I got this number right here. Because if you look at Bitcoin, right, which is the safest crypto project to invest, if you know absolutely nothing about crypto, you just invest in Bitcoin. Bitcoin did an 8x. Bitcoin did an 8x. If you invested $10,000 in Bitcoin, you would have $80,000 if you invested in nothing but Bitcoin at all. So that's why I say that's the measuring stick. So if you did 8x, so your 5,000 became 45K, then you're average. Like, you're average. You're not even like elite. Like, you're average. If you did under that, you did below Bitcoin. So that means you're below average, right? So that's why I'm saying it's not that challenging, right? If you surround yourself with the right people, right? And you take time to learn little by little, you'll be able to crush it. Now, if you want to learn from me, litcrypto.ca, link in the bio right here. You guys see it. But yeah, there's no reason why anyone shouldn't make their first 10K, 50K. I truly believe everyone has the capability of doing that. Okay. Tanya finally asked a question. Tanya, I see you've been in the background. I seen you've been in the background of the lives, just quietly listening, not saying nothing. And now I see you asking a question. That's good. That is good, Tanya. That's good. Thank you for not being shy. Okay. Is it a waste of time to put only $25 in a few coins, or better to put it all in one coin? $25. Like $25. Is that what you're saying? I want to make sure. Like $25, is that what you mean? Like 25, like 25, like 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, $25. Yes, okay. So with $25, it's just better putting it all in one coin. I would even say, Tanya, with $25 it's probably not really worth it. It's not worth it with $25. And the reason why I would say $25 isn't worth it is that, let's do the math, right? With the example I just gave, right? Here, let's do the math, the example I just gave. If you look at this, So if you have $25, right, and then you do a 8x, let's multiply that $25 by 8, you made $200. Now $200 isn't really like, it's on average what someone would make working for an entire day, right? But what you have to realize, that's you buying right here and prices went all the way up here, right? That's like a 2-year move, right? So $200 is probably not really, like, it's not exciting, right? But if you were to save up and you're like, okay, I can maybe scrape up $1,000, right? $1,000, you multiply that by 8, then that's $8,000. That's a little bit more sexy. It's a little bit more beautiful, a little bit more attractive, right? $8,000. I don't know. Like, one of my properties, the mortgage for it is $2,000, just under $2,100, right? So that pays my mortgage for almost 4 months, right? I have another mortgage that's a little bit more, but like, so what I would say to you is you have to pick a number that, hey, and this is what I tell people in my private community as well. The number that you invest, it has to be a number. If you double it, it puts a smile on your face. And that should be the minimum amount of money you put in a crypto. Because a lot of people ask that, what's the minimum I should put? Pick a number where if you double it, it makes you smile. And if you lose half of it, you're perfectly fine. It's not going to hurt your wallet, right? So for some people, right, that number might be $500. For some people, that number might be 1,000. For some people, that number might be 2,000, right? For some people, that number might be 5,000. So pick whichever number, and that number is the minimum number you put into any crypto project, right? Because then it doesn't make sense to invest in it if the crypto does a 2x and you're not happy. Right, so that's like my rule, that I made up, that I think helps a lot of people. It's helped a lot of people in my community as well, right? Helped a lot of people in my community. You're welcome. Welcome. I hope you do well. I always see, so on the back end, I just wanted you guys to know what I see on the back end. I'm just starting and trying to understand. I got you. Any questions, just ask. That's why we're all here. We're all students of the game, trying to level up, grow, and get our crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right. Yo, this is profound advice. Oh, you guys, I'm gonna have to end the live stream. My throat's killing me. Thank you, Tyler. I appreciate that. Tyler said this is profound advice. I appreciate that. It's because I've been through the trenches, you guys. I've been through the battlefield. Like, when I say crypto has changed my life, it's really changed my life. Like, making enough money to pay off all my debt. Like, I went to university, you guys. I went to university. I'm like, this is $40,000 debt. I'm like, how the heck am I gonna pay this off? I paid it off. I got married to a woman. I remember I lost my job. I'm like, dang. And my wife was supporting me. I'm like, I want to learn how to make this thing work. I'm like, I'm going to take care of her. I'm going to give her the life I promised. So I doubled down. I went hard. I was 14 hours a day. I was studying, learning market. I found someone who was so good at crypto. What I used to make an entire year when I worked in my corporate job, I was making $5,000 a month. I thought I was a baller making $5,000 a month. This guy made my entire yearly salary in like 15 minutes. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like, I gotta learn. How do you do this? I ended up paying him so much money to teach me. And I went hard, learn. So everything I speak from you guys are from, number one, people that have taught me, that I invested a lot of money learning from, and strategies and techniques and things I've back tested that I've done that's helped me crush it in crypto to make that first, right? 10K, 50K, 100K, 200K, 300K, 400K, 500K, kept going. So I'm letting you guys know you can do it too, right? You can crush it. So just no matter whether you're brand new, you haven't made your first dollar, or you're someone who's struggling, right? Just know you can do it. I can do it. You can do it, right? No difference between you and me. We're all here to just get our crypto wallet big, fat, and juicy. All right. If you guys want to learn all my crypto strategies and techniques, shameless plug, go to litcrypto.ca. Shameless plug, litcrypto.ca for the crypto class I'll be having. All right. Now, someone asked me about Arrow. Arrow. Hang on, you guys. I had to go see. Give me 1 second. Give me one second, you guys. I feel, you guys, you know what's so crazy about coming on today? I was actually thinking about not coming on today. I'm like, man, my throat's not really feeling the greatest. Like, I don't even know if I should come on. Boom. And now I came on, and now I feel like I like the people that are on right now. I like you guys. Because I find like sometimes when you come on too late during the day, there's like just a lot of like super young kids, like a bunch of 15-year-olds. And then they're just like spamming the chat. It's just like, I'm like, oh my gosh. But you guys seem elite. Okay, thoughts on Arrow. All right, so here's my thoughts on Arrow CY. I think Arrow is going to do really, really well. And the reason why I think Arrow is going to do really well is because Arrow is the number one DEX that's built on the base ecosystem, right? So if you pay attention, like check this out. If you look at Arrow, if you look at the base ecosystem, which has been popping off, like every crypto project that I've told my community about, like, okay, for example, what's that one crypto? Aventus. In my community, I had someone join, right? She's new. She hasn't really made money in crypto, right? She had $8,000. I'm like, we spoke, blah, 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 blah. Within 4 days, her $8,000 turned to $16,000 because she leveraged the base ecosystem, right? And I spoke about this in my private community when we were talking about a small crypto project that has massive potential. And we focused on the narrative of looking at the current crypto narrative that are a little bit that people aren't really paying attention to. And one of those was looking at different DEXs, right? Looking at ecosystems that have some decentralized platforms that are doing really well. So if you look at Base, right, Arrow is the number one DEX on Base, the number one sticking DEX on Base, and it's doing so well, right? The number one. It adds so much stinking liquidity. And you have to realize that Base, they said they're going to launch their own token. Well, what happens if they launch their own token? What did they say? They said that the individuals who are holding Arrow will also get some Base. Now, what will Base be? Well, Base is backed up by the number one crypto platform in America, which is one of the top crypto platforms in the stinking world. So how do you expect Arrow to not do well? Now, it may not skyrocket tomorrow, but Base is going to do extremely well. And just sheerly based on their relationship, Arrow's going to do well. Now, I don't want to get it twisted. I want to be very, very, very clear on this. Does that mean? Here's the thing, you guys, and I will show this. You guys see this? You guys see that? That's a ring on my finger, you guys. I met my wife when I was 14 years old. We met when we were 14 years old. Now we're married. I'm only getting married to one woman. Bro, one woman is enough for me. I'm very happy. I'm happy. My cup runneth over. Filled, abundance. I'm good with one woman. I'm not going to get married to any more crypto projects. Don't get married to this crypto. I know some people are like, oh, I love this crypto. It's the best crypto in the world. I'm never, ever going to sell it. Oh, this crypto. Stop it. Don't get married to these crypto. What are they going to do for you? Does this crypto cook for you? Does it make you your breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Will it bear your children? Will it take care of your son and your daughter? Will it create your legacy? Will it birth your offsprings? No, it won't. This is just a tool to help you make money, help you make your first 100K, your first $500,000, or your first $1 million. So buy it, it pumps, then let it go, sell, let it go, sell. I did the same thing. For everyone who knows me really well, you guys know back in 2021, I spoke a lot about Cardano ADA, because I'm a black man who was born in Africa, Congo, DRC, right? Kinshasa. That's where I'm from. So when I saw ADA was the only crypto project that was doing so much for the people of Africa, I'm like, oh, ADA, geez, I like this, right? So there was that emotional attachment. But once I saw my ADA hit 50K profit, I'm like, oh, man, I think it's just time to sell. It's time. And I sold my ADA. Ever since then, we've never seen ADA go back above $2, right? So am I a hater on ADA? Absolutely not. It's just I prioritize my goal. And my number one goal is to hit certain dollar amount to make money for myself, for my wife, and for my children. That's it. Look at ADA. Historical performance. This was its all-time high. Ever since then, what happened? Right? Ever since then, this is ADA, right? So that's why I say, don't get married to the crypto. Get married to your goal. And what is your goal? It's subjective to everybody. It might be that first $1,000, $10,000, $100,000, 1 million. But whatever it is, move towards that. All right, that's my little rant. I know I go on these rants sometimes, but I'm just passionate about that. And I really don't like these influencers. They're like, this crypto project, oh, hold it forever. Like, they just say yeah. All right. I don't want to say anything negative. Got to be optimistic. What's up, Beverly? I see you in the chat. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good, girl. Did you say anything to me in the community? Oh, okay. Never mind. I shouldn't be showing all of that all the time like that. Okay. Back to the chart, you guys. We rambling. I'm rambling. Do you do meme coin? No, not really. Like, very, 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 very seldomly. Because meme is straight gambling. There is no strategy that you can implement to constantly make money off memes. Thoughts on VeChain? Oh, Beverly. Ooh. Beverly wants to know thoughts on VeChain. I got you. I don't think I have VeChain here on my list. VeChain did really good in the last bull market, right? VeChain is VET. VeChain did really well in the last bull market. This bull market, not so much. So, like I said, last bull market, right? So this was the last bull market. This is when VeChain did really good, Bev. And this bull market, not so much. So it's like, so you kind of have to be mindful of that. So Bev, if you're looking to trade this one, if you're looking to put money on this one, I would not like, absolutely not, under zero circumstances would I buy this crypto project and be like, I'm going to buy it and hold until it reaches a new all-time high. Just so you know, a lot of newer people have that mindset of buying a crypto and waiting until it hits all-time high. VeChain's not going, like, it's not doing that. It's nowhere near that level, right? So this is its all-time high, and this is where it is right now, right? So it's a long ways from reaching its all-time high. So just be mindful of that, Bev. Now, the second thing I want to say, that I don't know if you have money already invested in it. I know last time we spoke, we didn't really talk about that. But I will say this: if you do have money invested in it, I would just look to, I don't know if you're down or if you're up, but I would say this, that I would look to sell as while I see prices spike towards the upside. Because if you look at the overall trend for this, it's just slowly moving the downwards direction, right? Like, it had its first massive pump right here, massive pump. And it makes sense, right? This was that January pump at the end of the year, right? It was the Trump pump when Trump won, and then the end of the year prices were going up. Everything was skyrocketing up. But ever since then, we just start seeing, like, it just slowly, like, moving in the downward direction. We're not really seeing any strong moves where prices really start moving back up, right? See, lower spikes. It's just downwards momentum. So yeah, that's how I would just play it off its volatility. As soon as I see prices run up, then boom, take some profit. If you're down on this investment, message me, send me a DM in Discord, and then let me know, and then I will share you my thoughts in more detail. Okay, I was trying to see if I would keep it was for long term or short term. I would use this short term. I would not use this long term. So when you say long term, Bev, I don't know what you mean. Like, what's your definition of long term? But I would say this: that if you look at the way crypto performs, the only cryptos that you can buy and hold for, let's say, 3 years, right, 3+ years, are really only Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, BNB, Tron. Those are the only 5 that you can hold for over 3 years, right? We may be entering a super cycle, so maybe we can push it another year and a half. We'll see. But yeah, aside from that, I would do this short term. No Chainlink. Chainlink still has to prove itself, because if you look at, I'll show it this way. Just really make it easy for everybody. This is my strategy, okay? I don't know what other influencers, what other people teach you, but this is what I do, and it has served me very, very well, all right? Okay, so, oh, geez, hang on. All right, everyone, we're going to look at this, right? We are going to use our brain, because sometimes we all get too emotional. Don't tell me you don't get emotional. You all get emotional. Okay, we're human beings. We are emotional creatures, right? I'm going to show you guys about, thank you, Bring Me Out. Bring Me Out. Every time you come, you always give me a rose, and then you ask me about a crypto. I notice you do that. I see you. Bring Me Out. I see you. Falcon Finance, question mark. Let me finish this, and then I'll do Falcon Finance, so you Bring Me Out. What's your name, Bring Me Out? Do you have a name? I can keep calling you Bring Me Out if you want. No problem. Dennis, what's up? But okay, so the person asked about Chainlink, holding Chainlink for the long term. All right, so here's my perspective about long-term hold. If I'm holding a crypto for the long term, my mindset is it has better make me a buttload of money. A buttload, not a little bit of money, a lot of stinking money, because I'm holding it for the long term. Because I'm locking in that capital there. If I'm taking like 150K, let's do average person when they start off between 1,000, 5,000. Let's say you're locking in $3,000, $4,000 of your money long term in this one crypto. You want to make sure that crypto, Abby, my name. Oh, Abby. You see that? I actually thought you were a guy this whole time. Bring Me Out. Okay. Did I pronounce it right? Abby? Is it Abby or Abe? Actually, Abe? Okay, so all right, let me rephrase that. I didn't talk about AVAX yet. I'll talk about AVAX. I know you've been asking, Goda. Big respect, bro. You're welcome. Oh, Abby. Okay, it's pronounced Abby. Abby. Okay. All right, so here we go. Long-term investment. Should you hold Chainlink for the long term? You can if you want. This is what I want to show you guys. Okay, so let's do this, and then let's do here. Let's do link, and let's do link USDC Bitcoin. What the heck? What is happening? That's not what should happen. Let's add. There we go. The add button. Link BSUSD. Boom. Okay, there we go. All right. So here we go. Now we're looking at a long term. Okay, so now we are comparing apples to apples. This was when Chainlink launched. Chainlink came out, exploded up, right? Skyrocketed. It went up so high, right? It outperformed Bitcoin percentage-wise. Now we're measuring by percentage. This isn't regular. After this massive move, right? After this massive move, right? We saw prices completely go down, right? So this was its all-time high. Then we saw prices crush and completely go down. After that, right? After that, we saw when Bitcoin hit its all-time high, Chainlink is all the way down here. So you guys can't hang on. Chainlink is all the way down here. It's down here. Chainlink never went back up to its previous all-time high again. So meaning if you're someone who's held Chainlink throughout all the years, you are probably down on your investment depending on when you bought it. So the most important thing when looking at any crypto project, it's easier to compare it here. When any crypto project, you want to make sure when you go to all, let's do link because that's the one you asked me about. You want to make sure that year over year, it hits a new all-time high. Oh, didn't hit a new all-time high. That's a problem. You want to make sure year over year, like ETH has done it. Year over year, hits new all-time high, hits new all-time high, came back, hit new all-time high. That it always runs higher. Because 99% of all cryptos hit new all-time high, came back, hit new all-time high, hit new all-time high. So it passed the test. 99% of all cryptos, once they hit a new all-time high, came back, hit new all-time high. They don't hit a new all-time high once again. Tron did it too. Tron passed the test. All-time high, all-time high, all-time high, all-time high. So if that cycle, the crypto does not hit a new all-time high, then you got to let it go. Cycle 1, cycle 2, and cycle 3. And I think I showed this last time. If the crypto hits all-time high, crashes, it had better hit a new all-time high, right? It had better. Because if it doesn't, then what's going to happen is going to hit an all-time high, then not hit an all-time high, and then not hit an all-time high, and then it's going to blah, 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 blah. This is what happens 99% of the time. That's why I say if you're going to hold a crypto for a long time, you have to make sure every single cycle is hitting a new all-time high. Because most of the time, 99% of cryptos will not, and most of them end up like this one. They hit all-time high, bull market comes, doesn't hit all-time high, next bull market doesn't hit all-time high. It just starts going lower and lower and lower. And then people forget about it by the third bull run. D3 shared their live. My man preaching. Thank you, Spa Boost. Okay. Let's do AVAX. Did I have? I know I had it. Where is it? All right. AVAX. AV. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, look at this. You see, someone asked me the exact same question. I was answering it right here. All right. Makes sense. Great analysis there. You're welcome, man. You're welcome. You see, this is why you guys. There's a book I posted yesterday. It's called The Happiness Advantage. It's by this guy named Naicke. He's a professor at Harvard, and he talked about accomplishing your goals. The book talked about being happy and accomplishing your goals faster, easier, blah blah blah. And one of the things that he said is that if you want to accomplish a goal faster, one huge thing you can do is just spend time with people that are accomplishing that goal. So like if you want to get fit, if you hang out and you're in active communication with people that are actively working out, you will start working out. Like the probability of you working out like significantly increases. So if you're someone where you're trying to make money in crypto, like spend time and hang out with people that care and love crypto, right? That are making money in it, that are crushing it in crypto. Because then by default, you are going to do well. You are going to crush it and you're going to succeed in crypto. So if that's you, right? Send me a DM and I'll answer your crypto question. If that's you want to lock in, crush it in crypto, right? Check out the link in the bio. Shameless plug. How I made over 6 figures my first year in crypto. Not 5 years, not 10 years. My first year, I cleared 6 figures. First year. If you have an email address and you're a human, sign up. For everyone who I showed love, who's been showing love in the chat, who wants to know, sign up. If you're a negative person and you hate crypto, don't sign up. Not for crypto haters. Because I know some of you in the background like, nah, I hate crypto, blah, 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 blah. It's not for you. It's for people that want to crush it in crypto. And if you've been in crypto for 1 year, there is not a reason why you should not have achieved. Like, you should be able to look at your crypto wallet and be like, oh yeah, like that's me. Like, I did that. Okay. All right. That should. That should be you. All right. Thank you. Prep for dad. I call you for dad. Okay. All right. AVAX. That's what we're gonna do. AVAX. So let's take a look at AVAX. Wow, that AVAX drop. Was crazy. Let's fix that. How in the world? Why did it bounce here? What happened here? Did it have something here? Okay. Oh, that was its. Okay, I see. Okay. I see that. I see that. This, okay, so red flag makes sense. Good. Okay, that makes sense. So really, actually, it's 1, 2, boom, done, boom, done, then okay. All right. It's lining up. It's lining up. Dang, that sucks. So then in reality, it should be like here's when we should see AVAX rejected. Somewhere around here. Okay, so let's talk about AVAX. Here you go. We'll talk about AVAX very... All right, now AVAX. You guys wanted to know about AVAX. Okay, so with AVAX, what I'm seeing right now is that... Actually, hang on. Let me see something. Let's look at Bitcoin for a second. Dang, you see, yeah, Bitcoin's gonna pull back a little bit. Bitcoin's gonna pull back because it has a stinking island, and that island has to get filled because there's that gap there. Okay, where was I before? Let me go back. There we go. All right, so now back to AVAX. Okay, so AVAX hit a double top, right? Bomb, one, came back, boom, came back, and then price went down, right? You should have seen this coming. Like, I don't know if you know, if you understand how to read the chart, then you should definitely know how to you should have seen this coming. Shameless plug, link in the bio, litcrypto.ca if you want to learn how to read the chart. We got rejection. So 1 rejection, 2 rejection, and then we send prices plummeting down, right? Now, the good thing is when prices hit here, this is what's so crazy about this. Number one, it was a small reset. Like, it was small. It wasn't even ginormous. Like, if you look at BTC's reset, check this out. If you look at BTC's reset, look, it was darker Then AVAX. Like that's a dark purple color. Oh, you guys can't even see. Okay, here we go. That's a dark purple color, right? A dark purple, so strong reset. But then when I look at AVAX, it wasn't even that strong of a reset, which is crazy to me. I'm like, how is it not that big of a reset? But it still came down. Prices still came down, boom, and then continued to run back towards the upside. The thing that kind of worries me about this is because Bitcoin has gone up so high so fast, right? And AVAX is still here. It worries me that when Bitcoin has a pullback, it's really going to pull AVAX down, right? So this is what I mean. AVAX being at this price range, like right here, it shows that, okay, it's not fully extended, so it has more room to run up. Now, ideally, what we would want it to run up is to align with this area right here. We want the top of this to align with the top of this. But that's not what I'm seeing because we're already above the 50, right? We're here, like we're in that 60 price range. Right here it says 56 actually, 56. Meaning if we continue to run just a little bit more, we're most likely going to end up here, which is worrisome because when we're overextended towards the upside, as we saw, we're overextended towards the upside right here, and then we saw prices drop. It's telling me we'll be overextended already just when prices hit this range. So there's a high chance we might see a movement like this, and then prices already start moving back down. And the reason why I say that is because BTC had a massive extension toward the upside, right? Look, crazy extension toward the upside. Prices just boom. And I said, this is unsustainable. We won't see prices just continue to like skyrocket up. Prices has to like breathe. Like it has to breathe before it starts moving back up. So when prices do that, does that exhale, right? Kind of gather itself, starts to breathe a little bit. Then what might happen is we might start seeing AVAX have a decent pull. Oh, my MacBook's about to die. We might see AVAX now have a pullback where prices really start moving back down. Now, the good thing is, though, because we're in such a bullish month for crypto overall, like it's just bullish, we have October, we have November, GDP came out, which shows that the economy is actually doing good, right? It's doing a lot better than expected. Overall, it's letting me to believe AVAX may have a pullback, but overall, it's still going to move up. It's still going to explode up. Now, if you're in AVAX for the short term, because I don't know if you're here for the long term, for the short term, if you're in AVAX for the short term, I'm looking to sell profit at this range if I'm here for the short term. Because we know AVAX got rejected here and got rejected here. So when prices come up here, it's going to calm down. I'll say it again. Once prices get up here, it's probably going to reject down before it continues to run higher. So just be aware of that. So I just want, that's my only thing. Okay. Guys, I'm getting tired and I'm hungry. So I might get going soon. First of all, the heck? You guys sent me so much gifts. When did you guys send me all those gifts? Was it when I was talking, when I was doing TA? What was it? All right. Okay. All right, you guys. I think that's it, you guys. I'm hungry. I'm tired. If anyone has any other burning questions that's not related to T8, please drop your questions. Drop your questions right now in the chat, and I'll answer your question. If it's not TA related, drop your crypto questions, and I will answer it. And then I am out. FF. All right. Everybody's question is related to TA. Brad, please. Okay. Dang, I always catch the end. You gotta come earlier, bro. I usually come on early. And today I came on late. Gata, didn't you ask about? Let me scroll up. Hang on, cause you asked about Avalanche. I did Avalanche for you. I know you've been here for a while. Today's a really good crypto to what the heck? That's yeah. Can't. Okay, so right now, okay, so that's done. You missed that. This crypto is really bullish. It has a really strong community. Prices are looking super bullish. Prices are looking really bullish right now. Like they're looking like they're gonna explode towards the upside because of this right here. I'll do this quick, you guys. I'm not feeling the greatest right now. Oof, feel like I gotta go. And it broke down. Okay, so typically when you see a movement like this, right? You see a movement like this, prices will actually go up, but prices went down. The good thing when it came down, it allows a full reset. So a full reset means like prices have gone so cheap in such a short period of time where it's now lined up for prices to really bounce towards the upside, right? So that's what it's saying. So that's what I mean by I had a full reset. So it had a clear full reset right here where now we're trying to get back within this zone. That's where we want to be. We want to be within this zone. And now this zone is kind of like, it was really good, but now it's a little bit hard to get in. And you can see that because a lot of these people bought down here, right? A lot of people bought down here. So now, hence why this area was a good support, because boom, prices bounce up, boom, prices bounce up, boom, prices bounce up. You guys can see prices keep bouncing up. But now when we run up towards this range, prices get rejected and it moves down. Prices are struggling to get back within this range. Now, if we are able to break above here, right? We break above, get ready, and then bam, bam, bam. And then we can see prices run back up. Right? That's how this will play out. But it has to get back within this zone. If it can't get back within this channel, the descending channel, then it's gonna have a hard time. Jada said drink tea with lemon and honey. Jada, let me Jada, I'm actually drinking tea right now with lemon and honey. Feel better soon, and thank you. Jada K, who that was a very loving comment you just made. That was a very loving comment. Do I know you, Jada? Be honest. Do we know each other? That was a very loving comment you just made. Okay. Now, I appreciate that very, very much. Thank you for the heart. Who sent me that heart? 501. Thank you, 501. I appreciate that. Hang on, you guys. Give me 1 second. I actually want to click on Jada K. Okay. Okay. Oh, all right, you guys. I think that might be it. What's your price rate for Pepe? Oh my, real quick. I'm never gonna look at Pepe. Just don't struggle with Pepe. Don't. Pepe had its phase. It had its time. It had its time. It's had its time, and its time is over. Look at this. It had its time. Its time is over. This ain't good looking. This isn't good for Pepe. I'll let you know. If you do see Pepe moves, it will go like this. Boop. 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 Pepe had his time. It's over. Yeah, it's a descending triangle on a meme coin. What? On a meme coin. All right. Okay, so real quick. Falcon fight. Falcon. What the heck? How come I don't see it? How come I don't see it? Falcon. So here's the thing, Omar. When you're like, oh, it's a descending. Okay, there we go. FF. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. I just want to answer this thing with whole Pepe. Because people are like, oh, it's a descending triangle. Okay, yeah, you do have to realize you're right. It is a descending triangle. But what's the number one thing that makes crypto go up? Right? It's volume. It's people being interested in the crypto as well, right? So there was a descending triangle right here as well, right? And what happened? It stayed down for how long? Right? Since its stinking launch, it's been going in a descending triangle. Since what? When is this? Since December of 2024, it's been moving in a descending triangle. So for over a year, oh, it spiked up and then right back to that descending triangle again, right? So if you want to hold it for 1 year, you want to hold a crypto for 1 year to make, how much money is this? Let's count the bottom. You want to hold a crypto for 1 year to make 448%. That is good if you want to hold it for 1 year. My only thing is, if you're holding a meme coin for one entire year, that is just straight gambling because you have zero evidence that is going to do well. So if you bought this crypto project at the very bottom, which most people don't, because most people probably bought it like somewhere here when it's pumping, you're probably a miracle if you break even. But if you were someone like, oh, it's crashing so much to the cheapest price it's ever been at, I'm going to buy it, which most people don't, then yeah, it's worth it. But if you're someone who bought maybe at a normal price where like, oh, it's going down, oh, it's a key level of support, oh, let me buy it here. Like, right now you're down on your investment. If you sold back here, yeah. But as right now, you'll be down. So just be careful. You have to realize meme coins are memes. They're memes. Come and go. They're memes. They're like it's a meme. How many memes? Remember the chill guy meme? They made a crypto out of the chill guy meme, right? There was that squirrel, the New York squirrel, right? Oh, look at Doge. Doge is the king of meme coin. Everyone that bought Doge back in 2021 when it hit its all-time high, guess what? You're down on your investment. Unless you're someone who bought it when it was crashing and hit the lowest price possible, then yeah, it makes sense, right? But aside from that, it's like, like you didn't really make anything. Feel better. Thank you, Beverly. I appreciate that. Okay, now let's do FF. Let's do FF because you guys been asking about FF USD. Where is FF? What? Okay, here we go. Whoa, this chart is hideous. What is this? What? Okay, when did it launch? Hang on. When did this launch? Did it? When did this launch? My stream died. Okay, am I back? Am I still here, you guys? My MacBook died. I forgot to plug it in, and it just died. All right. Well, what the heck, bro? Is that Faye? My MacBook died, but I'm back. Is that Faye? No, wait. Faye, what the heck, bro? Is that you, girl? No stinking way that's Faye. It is you. Jeez. It's been like a billion years. It's been a billion years, Faye. Also, your course is still super helpful since I bought it earlier. Thank you, Faye. Thank you, Faye. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy it helped you. I hope it helps you make a buttload of money. You are back. Yeah, been a mess of a year, but your course is what I've been going back to. Haha, thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very, very, very much. Oh, Faye, you asked me about super. Okay, sorry. So I'm catching up on some of the messages right now, you guys. I'm back. Sorry. Yeah, like my MacBook died. I gotta keep it plugged in. I don't like keeping it plugged in all the time. So let me do Faye, one of my OGs. Love ya. The Ripple said, what do you think about event test? Okay, so I'm gonna do super for you, Faye, and then I will do event test, and then that's a wrap for today. Okay, that's a wrap for today. Is my camera's not even on? What the heck? My camera's not even on, you guys. Okay, should I turn on my camera? Do you guys care about my camera? Let me turn on my camera, you guys. Give me 1 sec. Give me 45 seconds to turn on my camera and do this. All right, camera's back. Oh, camera is back. There we go. Let's go. All right, so real quick, I'm not even gonna look at this crypto just because when a crypto launches, there's nothing, like there's nothing like, it's all based on fundamental. How are its tokenomics? Who are its founders? Who are its backing? How are they doing in marketing? How's their community? How's their Discord community? It's all based on fundamentals. All right, so there is nothing we can do in regards to that. All right, so let's look at super. Is this the one you wanted to look at, Faye? Is this one it? Also, a random question. What do you think about U.S. government shutting down tomorrow? So here's the thing. I actually spoke about that, Faye, earlier on in the live stream. Is that if you look at it historically, like government shutting down, the market crashes. Like the market prices really go down. But historically, it's typically a buy the dip opportunity. So one thing you can do is look at all the times when the US government had like fear of crashing, going down, how the markets reacted to that, and then after what happened. So it's like majority of the time, it's like this. It's like this, right? And then let's say here, oh, government's gonna shut down, government shuts down, all right, and then boom, and then just like runs up. So if the government actually shuts down, if we do see prices start to plummet, I am buying. You guys can do whatever you want, but I am buying. So one thing I would counsel everyone to do is, right, you can look it up yourself. Like it's all public knowledge, right? Look at historically all the times when there was fear of the government shutting down, how the market reacted to it, how prices went down, and then how the market reacted shortly afterwards. And you will see most of the time we saw boom, prices ended up running back up. So I view it as a very good buy the dip opportunity. So yes, that is my Not financial advice. Not financial advice, but that's my thoughts, you guys. I have to say that, there's times where I've been on live and then I end my live and then TikTok's like, they give me like this warning, like, you're not allowed to post. You broke this violation. If you do this again, we're going to delete your account. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is why I should just post on YouTube. Oh my goodness. TikTok, you're just so strict. Okay. So I was supposed to say like, no for now. Let's see how it's looking. Oh my goodness. What? Okay, hang on. What caused this? What caused this? Whoa. Whoa. What caused this? That's what I want to know. What in the world caused this pump? That was crazy. That was crazy. Like what Fade, do you know what caused this? Yeah, I'm so confused. That's why I'm asking. Something must have happened here. So this, when I see a movement like this, right? It's I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. It's typically because of a few things. So number one, some whale came in and just bought a buttload. Right? But thing is, Super is not like a crypto that's so small that someone would buy that much of it. Right? Like it's a respectable market cap, 487 million. Like it's a respectable market cap. So to cause a move like that, something had to have happened. So typically, number one, some billionaire came in and just bought a bunch. Or number two, they had some crazy bullish news. Something happened to it that was so bullish. Super steals the show in today's trending. What's the story with Super? Like, I did just briefly gonna tell us what happened. Bullish breakout. Bro, that's not a bullish breakout. This is like, it's up 50%. Like something crazy must have happened. Okay, Super for over the last 24 hours compared to a broader market. Oregon 5 listing. Okay, Oregon X listing bullish spot perpetual trading live. Okay, that makes sense. It was listed on new exchange, gaming partnership. Okay, it has a gaming partnership. Okay, that makes sense. Like now I'm starting to get it. Okay, it was listed on a new exchange. Orange X. What the heck is Orange X? I don't even know Orange X. Let's look at their volume. Their volume better be a minimum a million. A minimum a million. Let me see. Orange X. So here we go. What's their volume? Minimum a million? Okay, a million. All right then. All right. It's like this. Okay. Like you're not a starter. You're not an all-star, but you get to come to the tryouts. Like you're getting scouted, you get to come to the tryouts, okay? A million? Okay, makes sense. It just gained a million. All right, like okay. All right, I'll give it. I'll give it to it. All right. So now let's look at it from a TA perspective. I strongly, right, dislike these kind of movements. And the reason why I strongly dislike these kind of movements, because these kind of movements always lead to like these kind of movements. It always leads to this. It always leads to this all the time. And I'll show you guys right now. Look at this. Look at Crow, right? This is when Trump partnered up with Crow, right? It kind of had like very similar structure where you just see like prices are moving up and then bam, strong explosion towards the upside right here, right? Like this huge move. And look what happened, right? It slowly trickled its way down. It slowly trickles its way down, right? Slowly, right? So whenever I see these really strong bullish green candlesticks, then I view it as a major time to take the profit, right? And Faye, you've been one of my OGs in the community. We have strong overextension. Oh, sorry, this is the wrong crypto. Sorry. We have super, right? This, look at this. Strong overextension towards the upside, meaning prices are probably going to move down. We have very low liquidity here. This entire thing, very low liquidity. So people came in and just bought. So low liquidity has to get filled. And we know how low liquidity gets filled on the upside. It means it gets filled with people selling and prices slowly moving towards the downside. So if I'm in this and I see this move, I'm taking profit. Can prices move up higher? 100%, but prices are going to get filled. And then then you might start seeing it start to creep back towards the upside. But from a short-term perspective, okay, you guys, after this, I'm done. From a short-term perspective, this is just, it's not sustainable. This movement like this isn't sustainable, and prices cannot continue moving up. No way. It's not, because people are going to sell. Because you have to think, everyone that bought back here, right? All of these people, they're down on their money. So they just want to make their money back, right? All they want to do, like, I just want to make my money back. Oh, I bought so much. So prices have been going down. Some people sold. And then some people sold. That's why a lot of times when you see crypto that spike up, it has a little spike, then drop, then a spike, then drop, then a little spike, then drop. Is because all of these people, they start selling, right? These people, they're selling, and these people, they're selling. But the thing with crypto is that just because you're selling, it doesn't mean you actually sell. Because what happens is, when you want to sell, if I want to sell you guys this, right? Oh, buy my cup. If no one wants to buy it, I'm holding on to it, right? So what does that mean? I hold on to it until price moves up. So if you're down, let's say $10,000, and now it suddenly goes up, and you're like, oh wow, now I'm only down 5,000. Well, let me sell. I still get back $5,000, right? And then other people are like, oh man, instead of being down 5,000, now I'm only down $2,000. Oh, let me sell, right? So as prices continue to spike up higher, right? As prices continue to spike, you'll start seeing the spikes kind of like get smaller. So, but yeah, I would definitely take profit. Because it seems like it was just listed on a huge exchange, and I forgot what's the other thing. It was listed on exchange, and it has a gaming partnership. Here's the thing with gaming, just really quickly. Gaming did really, really well in the last bull market. Like we had Sandbox, we had IMX, right? Immutable, #1 gaming platform on the Ethereum blockchain, do really well. Versus this bull run, bro, gaming has been struggling so much. Like they didn't perform the way we all expected it to perform, right? This bull market, we saw AI do really well. Then we saw AI pretty much did really well. We saw some RWA tokenization crypto projects do really well. And now we're kind of leaning towards like this whole DEX narrative, decentralized platforms. Like they're starting to really pump. So I would say focus on that if you want to make money in the short term. Look at kind of like those type of crypto projects because those ones are doing really well. You guys, my throat is crushing me right now. I got to get going, especially if I want to come on live tomorrow. Just rest it. And my nose feels like it's about to start running. All right. So if you guys want to crush in crypto, if you guys liked everything I said, feel free to link in the bio, latecrypto.ca, link in the bio for the crypto class that I'm going to be having of how I was able to make 6 figures my first year of crypto. Faye, it was so good to see you. It was so good to talk to you. I hope you are doing really well in crypto. I hope you are continuing to make more money than you did before. Feel better, G. Nap time. No nap time. I can't even nap now. No nap time. Appreciate it, Faye. You're hilarious. All right. Much love, you guys. Appreciate it. And if you got if anyone has crypto questions for me and I wasn't able to answer your question, send me a DM and I will answer your question for you. I might not answer it right away, but if you have a question where you were too nervous to say it here because you don't want people to know about like, oh, I only have $2,000, like just DM me your question. And also when this live stream ends, you're going to get a follow request from me. It's not me. It's a scammer. I will never, ever do that. I will never follow you first or message you first. But if you have a question, you ask me, I will definitely answer it. If you ever do crypto talk live in Toronto, let us know. Oh, for sure. That'd be cool. For sure. All right. Aside from that, love y'all, gang. Appreciate you. Have a blessed day, everybody.